But how else do you use social, and what are the channels that you like to use, you find are the most effective?
Yeah, I don't really. We're just now getting into it, of like what social would look like and how would we use it for a business. We're just getting our first advertising funnels up. I mean, it's pretty disgusting, Adam, that like I've been allowed to be so lazy about like just coasting on article writing and podcasting and rapidly growing a law firm based off of just those two things, when there's so much else out there that we could and should be doing.
So when you say you're just starting on social, what is your process for figuring that out?
Well, I mean, it's usually my process for most things, right? So the first thing I do is actually talk to somebody that I think is a lot smarter than me. And then they convince me that they're a lot smarter than I am in something, and they've really actually done it before to make it work. And I can buy into that vision. And I say, okay, cool. So we think, we think Facebook ads, right? It's going to be a cool thing for us. And we think ClickFunnels will be an interesting way of bringing people in at like a higher level, and then using like a 6-month process to really being able to educate them enough to be able to see the value, right? And so from that point, what I do is I usually launch in and learn it all myself in once. I'll do everything once, or I try to do almost everything once. And then after that, I don't ever want to do it again. But I'll do it all once, and I'll crush whatever books that I need to crush to be able to have the content, to make sure that the guy that's doing it, I can hold him accountable, right? And I think like everybody, you know, typically there's probably few people in this world that don't need somebody else to hold them accountable. In fact, I would say I haven't met any. I haven't met anybody that's a really high-powered individual that doesn't have somebody else that helps them stay accountable, right? Into it at some level, right? And these guys at the highest level, they do it as part of their peer group. And that's why the guys that are $100 million billionaires, that's why they hang out with each other, because who the hell else do they have as your peer group to be able to hold you accountable to the things you need to be doing better, right? But so that's what I'll do. I go through, find somebody, they convince me of an idea. I say, great, I'll go learn how to do it all once. I crush whatever the top books are, usually the top 3 books, and whatever that relates to, whatever that's going to be. And then I usually give them like a 1-month test with like a budget. I say, okay, here's our budget that we all agree on. This is what you're going to do. This is the results that you said you can give. And then I'll give it a shot. And then if they can produce the results after the 1 month, then I know that they can actually walk the talk. And I'm actually knowledgeable enough to be able to see that they really did what they said they were going to do, and that it actually worked the way they said it was going to work. And if not, then I scrap the idea and I move to the next one.